What's good, motherfuckers? Let's get this shit started. This shit's too easy, man. Now, this fucking dude again? Okay. Got Jack. Time to get this other fool. Oh, yeah, Willie. Get the fuck out your feelings.
Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now,
Get in your car, punk.
right now, right now. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses, still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. I know niggas out lurking right now. I know niggas pockets hurting right now. I know niggas that got birds and brick houses, still a catch on sixes and wipe your ass down. Hoes bring hoes out, and 25 to L bring a snitch out of a nigga. A chopper with a drum bring a bitch out of a nigga. You ain't never heard about me, better ask about a pistol. I was raised in the jungle, got it straight out the mud. Where I'm from, it ain't no Crips and Bloods, it's just cliques and thugs. Keep a Glock clip full with slugs, and if I ever hold a nigga, better get it in blood. Ain't with that whole shit.
You better get wise. Fuck all your lies. What you been listening to? This is your demise. That track you dropped, that had the force of a fly. I'm a kamikaze fighter pilot. I die, you die. Nice try though. Elementary flow, that is a no-go. Wicked motherfucker going die slower, but I know. Stock alive online, you got the rep of a troll. Touching all little girls, bitch, that's how you roll. Wise, no smart guy, heard you told. Officer talking, underage stalking, thank God. After your ass, he broke the mold. Your baby mama gave up the info, now I done heard enough. Call my PA here, just having film your next video, make it a snuff. You talking tough, straight out of Sharon. But where the body go missing and not a damn person caring. What up, weirdo? I'ma make you famous, catch a buzz. Heard you traveling the Crip, well let's bang. What up, cuz? God tier over here, listen to the sound. You keep talking that bullshit, get another beat down. Already would once for running that bitch that's mouth. By the way, you know Fly Zone, the Youngstown. Mark fuck tracks, we can really throw down. I crush crowns like you, certified bozo, homie, think we playing? I got an army nationwide, the alliance. You gonna die trying to keep up aggressive defiance. Your reliance on fuckery have you talking gangster, but then you ducking me. But luckily you ain't a threat, annoying pest. I'll flick you out my fucking chest. Annoying as fuck, but barely causing any stress. Best bet, travel the Crip, travel with the vest to protect your neck. No respect, we flow, no vocabulary, low diction. And we won't talk about your little rape conviction. Keep it up, you'll see what happens when it go too far. Wanna be snitch can never be a net star.
Love it.
Trap house living, cut a block high. If you get caught, slip it in the spot. That's why I keep it on my side when I ride through the city with a big old 4-5. I know niggas want me dead and the feds won't book me. Know a couple strippers won't give me that pussy, but I ain't got time, bitch. I'm on my grind. Might get back at you when I get done hustling. Re-up, bustin' out, cook it up, wet. Yeah, re-up, bustin' out from the wrong person. Nigga might bust your head. Yeah, doing the speed limit down the bumpy road. It's cold, my heart numb and my pocket telling me that all these nigga hoes. So I apply pressure, for sure. It's hard to believe in God when you around devil. Fuck, everybody devil. Yeah.
Come from a block where you would die about $1.
Hit the block with a sack and a Glock in the back full of rock with my skill on the seat. Clutching and look.
Cause I promise you, man, this nigga walk up on me one more time, him, his uncle, anybody, I'm blasting, period. This is what I did. I went down the street to the police station and I talked to an officer. And I ain't never done no shit like that before. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to handling my own business, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to street shit, but I'm like, I know I'm gonna end up having to kill this nigga. I'm gonna end up having to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do something to at least show that I did try and reach out and try and diffuse the situation. The property managers and they ain't gonna do nothing about it. They already, the woman sat there and said I ain't sent her shit. And then this new property manager, she just started. She only 2 months in. What the fuck can she do?
The fuck did you ever tell me?
Walking around here when I go,
I gotta know.
If I want to go take out
What
my
could
trash,
you
if I want to go
ever tell
wash
me?
my clothes, I gotta worry about this motherfucker. Nah. So this is what I did. I talked to an officer. I explained to whom I am. I even gave him my YouTube channel. He like, oh, you do YouTube?
What?
I'm like, yeah, man. I got
You got
interviews
police
with
on your
Crazy
channel?
Bone.
Ah, we done. We're done.
I got an interview with.
You got the police on your channel, bro. Crazy.
I'm the lamest nigga out here. So look, check this out. I'm gonna put this on wax too. Cause I'm scared, man. I'm scared for my freedom and I'm scared for his life. Cause I promise on my kids, any one of them niggas walk up to me, I'm a lullaby their ass. And that's what I just got done telling the property. I'm the lamest nigga out here. So look, check this out. I'm gonna put this on wax too. Cause I'm scared, man. I'm scared for my freedom and I'm scared for his life. Cause I promise on my kids, any one of them niggas walk up to me, I'm a lullaby their ass. And that's what I just got done telling the property. I'm the lamest nigga out here. So look, check this out. I'm gonna put this on wax too. Cause I'm scared, man. I'm scared for my freedom and I'm scared for his.
Ain't no fucking YouTuber. You let him tell it. Fuck him. Ain't no motherfucking gangster. You is far from a G, pimp. You know that. You know that like I know that. I was gonna show you guys something. Hold on. Bam. Got it. Got a fucking ad. Y'all gonna love this one. What's popping, y'all? Salute for being here, y'all. What's popping? I'm gonna go through the roll call just a minute. I'm gonna bring you guys something real quick. Y'all might like this. The big brain on Jack, you know, he's just fucking solid as fuck. Yo, Willie, solid as it can be.
The one thing big brands don't tell you about meeting marketing goals. Think about it.
How you doing, Jack? Lovely stream. Lovely.
BBN, Jack Frost.
Hi.
What's up, party people? Okay, so this is Jack Frost. It's a live stream. I'm doing a live stream now because I did one earlier, but I'm 100% sure it's not that I was doing one to do a live stream. I did one because I was actually responding to an individual who was trying to, I thought a little bit of shade at the kid, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And just for future reference, I want everyone to know, even if you do not share my views on something, please comment. I don't mind. Let's just try to just keep it respectable, you know, respecting one another's viewpoints. You know, there's really no need for name calling or disrespect or anything like that. So as long as we can keep it in that area, it's just fine. Nothing is going to get blocked. I'm not really big on blocking people's not really big on blocking people from speaking or blocking people comments or anything like that. That's not really anything that I want to do. So feel free to comment. Your comments will be seen unless it's just disrespectful to somebody and out of the way and unnecessary.
What?
Anything other than that, your comments is going to show. So
you're not into blocking.
This is basically the anything goes. What? So if anybody has anything that they want to kind of talk about, you put it up in the you're gonna chat about it, talk about it. It's right there, the live chat. And I'm gonna start it off with the whole Michael Jordan just address LeVar Ball and LeVar Ball's craziness.
He needs it in his mouth every night.
Okay, we all know that LeVar Ball is crazy. Everyone knows this. Michael Jordan has just addressed it. I think it was yesterday or earlier today or some shit. And basically, he said, like, look, LeVar Ball couldn't beat him in the game of basketball if he only had one leg. I would have to agree. This is Michael Jordan we talk about. We're not talking about, like, you know,
how y'all doing tonight, man?
Off the bench guy that I don't think LeVar Ball could beat Judd Bushler. Nevertheless, Michael Jordan, he's crazy, but he's good for business. LeVar Ball is good for business. That's why
you're in here every night.
That's why ESPN keeps him on.
It's like
that's why all these other people keep trying to book him. He's good for business. He comes in there, he talk crazy shit work, but come on, man, LeVar, you know this whole Michael Jordan situation. You had no
imagine motherfucker that went back.
What's up, y'all? So I see we got two people up in here. Is there anything that y'all want to talk about? I mean, anything. We can talk about politics also. I stay pretty much apprised of on a lot of different.
Imagine a guy says, "Hey,
a lot of different facets of American
validate him." Hold on,
awareness.
That's how I can tell right now.
Anything y'all.
All that shit about you being a gang member, fake. All that shit about you hanging out, all these people, fake. Nobody has to come to YouTube to validate me, bro. And if you think that someone should, you probably never been around the hood. You probably haven't. So how about that? How about you first go bring some validation to this cripping? How about that? See, we've been begging you for that, and you ain't done none of that. You haven't said anything about how you made it into a Crip. You just was born a Crip. You was just born a Crip, bro. And then you had a Crip up there talking to you, and he didn't even validate you. You just was like, I'm gonna act like I'm one. I wish she would have started asking you questions right then. Bang, you would have been done for, son. These people don't think right.
Y'all want to talk about it? Y'all can just bring it up. Ask me a question if y'all want. Anything goes in here.
I got no problem with that.
What I want them to do, though, I think they should set up a pay-per-view.
Imagine a guy so mad at me.
I lied to you not.
No reason.
If they set up a pay-per-view, Michael Jordan against LeVar Ball, one-on-one, and then you can have like other one-on-one games in there. You know what I'm saying? Like other people who had beef throughout the year, like other how do you say, NBA players that, you know, aren't necessarily aren't actually in the league any further, and they had beef throughout the years, and we can set up one-on-ones with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
What?
That'd be some dope shit. You know what I'm saying? One-on-one, Shaq against freaking
Is this when Daddy didn't care about you yelling?
Olajuwon. You don't think that should be dope? One-on-one Shaq against Olajuwon? It should be dope.
Shaq is no longer to be found.
I'm trying to tell you, that should be dope. They need to do that. They need to set up the pay-per-view one-on-one, LeVar Ball against Michael Jordan. They can sell it for $50 a pop. People will buy it. When I tell you people will buy it, people will buy it. And then if you really want to get crazy, you could put Kobe against somebody, and you know all of China gonna buy that shit. You're gonna make $1 billion. I'm just saying, that's facts, yo. And while we on basketball and different pay-per-view aspects and different things that they should do, you know what the NBA should start doing? The NBA should start and this would be dope, you know, because the big three is actually doing pretty decent right now. So the NBA might want to look to maybe allowing big three games to be played before NBA games. Like you go to the Garden or wherever, you know, you're going to watch the game, man.
Listen. Look.
La Roche-Posay Amthelio sunscreen visibly reduces the appearance of sun damage.
And look.
Fluid, lightweight sunscreen
all in front
with
of your eyes,
Shield, UVA, UVB protection plus antioxidants. La Roche-Posay Amthelio sunscreen recommended by 90,000 dermatologists worldwide.
Just hit OAD up.
Well, what are you doing?
Who it may
What are you?
be.
I'm a paperclip. It's Mr. X to the Z. You need
I'll,
to quit browsing like a lame and
know
get
that.
Opera G.
And the big three game first. You get what I'm saying?
What was that about? Did he hit me with a fucking ad that quick, y'all? He's
Big
going
three
five
game would be
nutcase, ain't
first.
he?
But I mean, big three
Respect.
could pack an arena. So
But
if the big three could pack an arena,
cool.
I mean, I guess you have it on different days, but if you did it like that, then you could stack, and then also the NBA could be kind of make even more money. But
Man, what's
you know, the big
poppin',
three probably
what's
wants to stay its
poppin',
own entity, so that'd be a
Faie?
bad
What's
thing.
poppin'?
Hey, I got one question. I've been thinking, should I shave the beard?
I cannot remember where I got.
Yo, what up, Sandman?
It's definitely stuck in my fucking head.
Oh, you talking about the actual game or the fights? Because remember, Jay-Z backed out of that shit.
You see, Jack? Well, you don't see
Jay-Z backed out. Rockefeller, Fat Joe won like 2 of those tournaments.
You got to RIP
because Jay-Z ain't show up. Jay-Z peoples ain't show up.
You know,
like 2 of those tournaments.
Show his. I'll go ahead and show mine.
2 of them. I was going to Rucker at that time too. I was going to watch games at that time too because I knew people that was in the games. Matter of fact, the Sweetness on they used to have this dark skinned dude named Sweetness. His name was Sean. Niggas called him Black. He was dumb dog. Niggas in the hood called him Black. He was dumb dog. I think he was on one of Fat Joe's teams, but I don't know if he was on Fat Joe's team that year. He might have been on Fat Joe's team a different year. And he might have been on Fat Joe team a different year, but he could have been on Fat Joe team that year. I think that's the year that Fat Joe, is that the year Fat Joe got Kobe? One of them got Kobe on their team that year. But yeah, Fat Joe was winning the Rucker every year. Every year Fat Joe was winning the Rucker.
All right.
What up, Blue?
What up, Blue?
What up?
Little boy Blue? How y'all doing, little boy Blue? What's up, Blackout? We're gonna stop this. I just wanted you guys to see where he come in and said, I'm not into blocking people and all that, so put your comments in. Just don't get disrespectful. Man, you all about blocking. What are you talking about? You got 60,000 blocked people. All right, man. RIP BBN. It's just this little short video, y'all, because this is just what I'm playing with. And then I found something from the graveyard OAD did. And I'll bring that to you as well, since you know. Goddamn idiots. Imagine a guy that come to YouTube lying and now he has to lie. Oh man, that shit's clean, bro. In the movie, baby. Woo! Hey, Jack, you got what in the game? You got the best, huh? Look at your logo here. It was that B, wasn't it? The ugly ass just B. You didn't do much better, Jack. You didn't do much better for yourself. Damn. You don't have it. Right, baby. You crying over Willie? Crying over it, bro? Why are you crying over it? Imagine a guy so mad at me that he went off and said, all you guys do is talk about Jack. All you guys do is talk about Jack. And then you jumped on another man's dick. Let's get to that. Come on with it, Willie. Let's see what you have to say. I heard your little fucking mouth. Go pay for some StreamYard, bro. Get that damn thing off her. You got a goose on your fucking screen. Get your fucking broke ass up off the goddamn couch in that little ass apartment and go get a fucking job. Imagine a guy. Hold on. My bad, yo. Check this out. Imagine a guy sitting around talking about another man that can't even turn his fucking comments on. Can't even have a live chat.
You claim that
Gay ass motherfucker.
Nobody from
gay,
your
bro.
so-called hood.
You weird, bro.
Fuck up, man.
Huh?
Can't do nothing that I do.
What?
Shut me rapping. But white boy, if you can't rap, you need to shut the fuck up.
What are you talking about? I don't rap. Shut up.
You ain't got no skills to rap.
You the one that thinks you can rap.
You can't do nothing that I do.
See, you're bringing something to me that I don't even do, and you're crying about it. If you can't rap, shut up. Like I'm not supposed to have an opinion on your rap. You can't rap. You sound like a fucking childish little kid, bro. Your intellectual level and your word all of the words you know in the whole wide world isn't big enough. You sound stupid.
Dude, shut the fuck up, man.
Let's hear it. Let's hear him out, y'all.
At this point, man, you just making yourself continuously look stupid every day. I can criticize you for everything you do. White boy Mackie.
White boy Mackie? That's right, bitch. Keep
all
it up.
Bottom feeders, man.
All bottom feeders, huh?
Get on here and just take people's content and try and criticize it or use it as content for yourself.
Huh?
Y'all have no room to talk about nobody.
Bitch ass motherfucker, you was doing it for 2 years before I took your lane, bitch. I didn't take your lane. I just swerved over and you was like, like a old road rage bitch out there. You just can't speak about it in a good way. You don't bring any intellectual abilities to talking about Jack Frost. And I busted your bitch ass out about lying all the fucking time. Shut the fuck up. Move the fuck on. Or you'll be next.
Y'all
straight
have
up.
No room to talk about nobody at all. So you can't copycat off somebody.
Hey, says the man that was talking shit on another account in the very first video I did bad on Jack Frost. The very first one. Oh, no, he was on that one in his... See, here he goes. You see, Willie was in his real account when I was being nice to Jack. Oh, well, he ain't got no job. He's the loser. Says the man that still wears that dumbass fucking flea market jacket right there. Boy, if you don't get the fuck up out of here.
Or you can't leech off of somebody and then go back and try and talk shit about them. I mean, you can do that.
You did that.
But it
I didn't reach out to you.
Of you being your own person, being your...
I didn't reach out to you. I would never be caught dead reaching out to you. That's your other little buddy.
Your own woman, being your own man.
Be your own man.
Somebody.
Be your own man, y'all. What's up, Cuddy?
Somebody else's wave and then come back.
What's up, Scooter?
You hear that, white boy Eric?
Yeah, I hear it, bitch. You ain't gonna do nothing,
white
though.
Eric,
listen, look at this. Imagine the guy is still sitting on his fucking... and still sitting in his house. I've called him a fake Crip. I've called him a bitch. I called his mama a bitch. I called him everything you can think of. And he still sits there and has this fucking time to talk about me. Oh, man. He said, you ain't got no black friends. What did I do? Come up the very next day, showed a picture of me and a black guy. Goodness gracious, what's wrong with you, bro?
What didn't you like about my Renegade song?
Dude, that was fucking 3 months ago, Willie. That was 3 months ago. Get out of your fucking feelings and go get in your pocket, you fucking idiot.
Criticize me for it. But white boy.
That's right, white boy.
Wake up and listen to black
this white boy got you shook, bitch. That's what's up. And I guarantee
you wake up listening to black music every day.
You're not part of them. You're not part of them, bro. You live in a little town called Sharon. You ain't even never been in a big hood, bro. You ain't part of them. You're actually a lot different than them. You see, every hood dude I know wouldn't be doing this.
You can't rap. You can't make your own content.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
All you do is bottom feed off of Frost every fucking day. You ain't.
Imagine the dude that says this that talked about Frost for 2 years. Bitch, I seen you talking about Frost when you lived in that little fucking apartment that didn't have no goddamn real walls in it. The fuck are you talking about, doofus? You even know how to think before you speak? Well, I was talking about him. Why should I talk about him talking about him? Okay.
Your own man.
You're worried? You crying about a man's YouTube content?
You can't make no type of real moves on the internet. It ain't even no competition. It ain't even no competition. Everything you
I can't tell, motherfucker. You buy subs and you can't still can't even get them in there. Frost gets them in there.
And your little gay meth head friends.
Who?
The gay motherfucker.
Who's the gay meth head friends, man? That's all you got?
Since I smacked him in his face with all his lies.
That's all you got, bro?
No other lie to think about.
Man, that's all you do is lie,
so
dude.
Can't
Shut up.
You
lie about lying.
Ain't nobody checking for that shit. And if they is, they ain't checking it from him. They'd rather hear that shit from Foot and Ass than rather sit there and listen to his fat spanking ass.
Yeah. You in your feelings. Imagine getting a woman and then going and saying, man, you don't like this dude, man. He keeps outdoing me. I want to be everything he is. That white boy, he looks good. I want to be everything that dude is. Hey, white boy, your gun's not real. Hey, white boy, you don't live in the hood. Hey, white boy. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut up, stupid. Shut up, stupid. Hold on. I think it's it. Bitch, bounce. I was gonna bring you something I found in my stash of edits. Yeah, I'm about to be back to it. This boy gonna be real mad then. You gonna be real mad then. Yeah, he gonna look stupid. He didn't even upload, bruh.
So, Eric.
Yeah. Yeah, you keep saying my name.
Say about me, but until you
keep saying my name.
You can't say shit, man.
You keep saying my name. When you gonna do something?
The only thing you can do is talk about
God.
Nobody sitting in my chat in the views.
There ain't
and I'm gonna get to the views in a minute.
nothing.
But
That's all I can say. But that validates you as being nobody, right? You just told me you can't make no real moves on the internet. What are you doing? So you can't make no real moves in life or the internet. And I'm supposed to validate myself to you? Never, punk. Never.
What you
Goofball.
Say? Half of them people that sit up in your chat is the same people that's in that fucking video.
No, you hear that, y'all? Do you hear this? There you go. He's fucking cuckoo just like Frost. He's cuckoo just like Frost. The same people that are in my chat are in my video that he has. Actually, nobody in this chat's in that video, you dumb motherfucker. That's how bad you want my dick. You just can't stop thinking what's going on over there. What's going on over there? I bet all of them are them dudes on that internet. Man, get off the meth, bro. That's why you try to keep calling me a meth head. You're projecting. You're just like your little butt buddy. Get off the meth, bro. That's called weird. You might want to lay off the drugs, pimp. You're burnt out now. That's what that's called, burnt out. I don't know what you call it, Willie. All y'all in my videos, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up all the way over here into my YouTube. and then coming all the way to Indianapolis and hanging out the vape meet. Yeah, that's cool. I appreciate y'all. Killer. There it is right there. How the fuck can I see that? See, really? You can't make this fun, bro. You can't. That's why I quit talking about him. He can't even make it fun. He's in there crying, it's all quiet. Where's the tough guy at?
Half of those people that sit up in your chat watching you talk about Frost every day,
Listen,
the
this
same
dude.
motherfuckers in that video with y'all in the barn wherever y'all was at, and that fat bitch said, "We gonna take a shot for you niggers."
Man, you gonna talk about somebody being fat?
That's half of your crowd.
That's motherfucking all your
Then
old
some
ladies,
of them,
all your baby mamas.
You know, if you know the little bit of black people that is over there, they all rejects from BBN Network.
What are you, bud? What are you?
So don't make it seem
You're the
like
one that had to
you just
make
came
up
on the
shit to talk about Frost. You couldn't even talk about him well and for long enough. You had to start making shit up. Papa Frost is fucking emailing me. How come I ain't got an email? Tell me that. Oh, you could talk about him better? Shut the fuck up, bro. You and your fucking email
and you
weird.
just gain
Weird, dude.
motherfucking viewers like that. Because if that was the case when you was talking about Kwame, your channel would have been done.
Buddy, I had 2 videos on Kwame. Are you stupid? Do you understand how long it takes to get in somebody's algorithm? No, you don't. You're just up here just going blah, 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 blah. I don't care how stupid I sound. Nope. Not at all.
Kickstart.
You can't get no
Above
internet.
You couldn't even get people's attention talking about Kwame.
I couldn't
And
get
he
people.
way above Frost.
Oh man, fuck.
He way over Frost.
Oh my
Didn't nobody want to
God.
listen to you with Kwame. But yeah, all the rejects, all the slow motherfuckers, all the dope heads, the crack heads, yeah, they would take to their own kind, or people that walk the same lane as them.
Okay, thank you.
When you talking about the
Thank
same
you. You
person,
just validated me, bitch. You
don't
dumb
like you, of course they
motherfucker.
gonna rock with you.
You're an idiot.
But if you talking about a dude
You're
like
a
Kwame,
dummy.
and everybody can look at you and tell that you a drug addict,
Look
nah,
at
they
this
ain't gonna pay no
motherfucker that
attention.
cannot come on
They
stream
ain't gonna
at
pay no
all
attention to you.
to talk shit.
And that's why you had to ride my wave. You had to see what I was doing to get people's attention, and I wasn't doing shit. I was just
Then
being
at least
myself.
I'm doing
I
it
wasn't
better than
playing
you,
no
right?
character. I
If
wasn't
that's the
coming up
case,
on here
I'm
with
still
hoodies
doing it
and,
better than
you
you.
know, all that other shit. I was just
So
coming up
what's
on
that
here
make
being
you? The
myself,
liar I said you
giving
was.
my opinion
The
about
piece of shit you said you
BBN
was.
Network.
Get
And
on your
see, I wasn't
scooter
just
and
stuck
get
on
over
BBN
here,
Network.
Willie,
I was
tough
talking
guy.
about Tommy and many others, but I wasn't using their content as my own.
Motherfucker, I just watched you not too long ago talk crazy shit about Tommy, and then you pull up a video from years ago where you're sucking his dick. You don't know whether you want to be off on one person's dick or not, bro. You have issues, man. I said it when you started, bro. You will not leave me alone. And what did you do? Just keep proving me right, don't you? Just keep on proving me right. Because I got your little fucking heart pumping. And you ain't going to do nothing about it. Nothing. You keep it up and I'll have your mom call you and still you keep talking about these men on here. Quit talking about these men on here. You ain't no man, Willie.
Beginning I was until I learned. You know, motherfuckers will flag you and take your channel down. Then I just started getting creative. That's something that you
That's you.
The only thing you creative with is whatever program you using for your thumbnails or whatever the fuck.
What? You can't touch a program?
That's the most
Find
creative
it.
I ever seen you get.
What?
Because
Adobe?
them giveaways, that shit,
Final
you still be
Premiere?
giving them giveaways
DaVinci?
out. That should have been done played
That's
out
what they're
by
called.
now.
I'm not hiding it, buddy. He would open up DaVinci
Shit
and be
would have been done
lost,
played
bro. He'd be
out
like,
by
what
now.
do I do
Now
with
the
all
views,
this? I'm
let's
an
get to the
idiot.
views.
He
before
definitely
you
would.
even, just in case you even mention the views, nobody sits in your chat, dude. Just in case you say that or anybody
I
else.
did say that.
I done showed times and times again.
I
I
did
don't
say
give
that.
a fuck about
You
no
ain't.
chat.
Why are you talking
I don't give
then?
a fuck about
Then
no
what are
views.
you
If I
here
do,
for?
I will put in much effort as everybody
What are
else
you
when it
here
comes to
for?
this you fool shit. I'll be making up all type of shit, coming with all type of plays. Man, I'll be trying to have anybody.
You're not smart enough, Willie.
All right,
You don't
let's
know
say
how to
this.
do
That
it.
nigga Triple. Shout out to Triple.
Pay attention to this chat, y'all.
That nigga
Pay attention to
Triple
the motherfuckers, man.
tried to how can you say it, make plays with me as far as views.
Validated. Who?
Triple saying that I wasn't getting no views
Who?
like that. Triple hollered at me.
Who?
Like, hey, look, man, we gonna
Why are
start
you
some
talking about
shit
somebody
between each other
years ago?
to make everybody think
You're
we got
stuck
beef with each
on
other.
people
That way you
years
can get
ago,
you some
dude.
views and shit. Cause that's what
I've
you
been
gotta do
paying
on this,
attention to
on
you
this
every now and
platform.
then for
I
about
told
3
Triple
years
now,
now.
I ain't on that
Nobody's
shit. If
fucked
I
with
gotta
you.
do that to get people to watch me,
3 years.
I'm cool.
No friends on here.
Shout out to Triple too.
Shut up.
At least he
God.
tried. I just
Oh,
wasn't on it.
okay. Done
So if
talking
I
about
really
this
cared about
fucking turd ball. He's in his feelings for sure, isn't he? Wah. Wah. Go fucking cry me a fucking river, bitch boy. Nobody give a fuck what you think about me. And don't nobody watch you or listen to you. So guess what you're doing? Talking to yourself. Stupid. Talking to yourself. Kind of like that other little dude. Exactly like the other little dude. Oh, yeah. We got heli content coming, baby. Hey. I can't say everything, damn it. Damn it. I'm trying to make a space on here so I can show y'all this one. Y'all see? Y'all will see. Willie, you can't do nothing like me. You sound like a mad bitch. Really. At least when I go up here and talk about you, it ain't sound like I'm crying. It doesn't sound like I'm crying. You now? Sounds like you're crying. Sounds like you're a little upset and your pussy's hurt. Sounds like you're a little upset and your coochie hurts. Man, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, man. Here we go. Roll up, get this going, pick up where I was at on this thing right here. He said, my moves on the internet? Yeah. Fuck, who the fuck makes moves on the internet, you dumb motherfucker? I get contacted, you stupid fuck. You're a dumb fuck. Stupid. You can't even make moves on the internet. You can't even make moves on the internet. And we're going to pick up where we left off, y'all. Is this idiot.
Just so we can be clear.
Be clear on what, Jack?
Bananas. Anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna hit some people up and see if we could quite possibly see. I don't want to say that because somebody's gonna say and pretend like I'm saying I'm going out there definitively when I'm not saying that. So I'm not saying I'm definitively going out there.
Get you to
I'm not saying
change that
at
shit up?
all. I'm saying that I'm gonna hit up some investors and see if we could possibly try to be out there for this court date. I am not saying that. I know I'm saying I'm not saying that, but I also know that there's going to be people that's going to lie and say that I said that. And then if I don't go, they're going to say I lied to y'all. So do with it what you want. I'm just saying that I'm going to hit up. I've already hit up an investor and I'm going to try to get into.
You don't have the money to go with the investor's money. You don't know what you're even going to. What are you going to. Do you know you have to have a plan? When you go to an investor, you have to have a plan on how you're going to make the money back for them. Plus some. You can't even get fucking 500 views anymore. The fuck are you talking about, bro?
The negotiations with them to see if this is something
He
that
sounds
they
like
wouldn't
Willie.
mind investing in to get us to go do.
He sounds like fucking
I'm
Willie.
not saying that I hate that I gotta talk like this. Like, you don't like people be like, yo, Jack, why do you repeat yourself so much?
Well, now we see
When
Jack
people
get stuck right
misinterpret
there.
the things that
Doesn't
you
know what
say
he's
as
going to
much as
say.
people
Doesn't know
do
what
it
he's
to
going
me,
to do.
you kind of
He
start
jumps into that.
just repeating
And
yourself.
he will
a lot.
not go
It's
back
not
to
even
it.
on purpose. It's because you really start feeling like people don't hear the words that's coming out of your mouth.
What we
Not the
hearing,
liars, but the people that then believe the liars. You understand what I'm
What
saying?
we hearing, buddy?
It's like the people that's gonna lie is gonna lie, fam. You can't do nothing about that. It's the people that believe the liars. You just like, fam. Like, how can you sit here listening to me talk? Like,
You believe yourself, so you believe the liars. Everybody in your chat, it comes from over
That's
there
the
on
issue.
that
Just so
video.
we can be clear.
What, dude?
All right, can we get to Troy Ave? I've been wanting to talk about Troy Ave shit.
I wish, Willie.
Can we get to Troy Ave, or is that something else y'all want to talk about first? Because it seems like something keeps coming up every time we get ready to talk about Troy Ave. I'm gonna end this poll. I got another question.
The fuck? Okay. That's better. Where'd you go, Jack? Where'd you go? Oh, God. I gotta whip you into shape, I guess.
Question: do you believe? Oh, let me read this last one first. Do you think that the client getting bombed was suspicious? 44% said no, 33% said yes, 22% said maybe, 50-50. Do you believe my son was actually a part of the taxi robbery? For everybody that don't know, my son had went to jail for 7 years. Apparently, what happened was he was in a cab that he says that he got out in his neighborhood, and then just random people in his neighborhood decided that they were going to rob the cab driver. And upon this happening, he got in trouble and he went and did 7 years in jail. Apparently, they stole like $100 or maybe something along those lines, maybe less, from the actual cab driver. Do you believe that my son was actually a part of the taxi robbery, the cab driver robbery? That's the question. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit of background information about New York City, just so you don't know, for the people that don't know. For many years, being a cab driver was one of the most dangerous things you could do, fam. I mean, even now, that's a pretty dangerous job. You drive around and you pick up people who you do not know who they are, and you taking them to a place of their choosing. A lot of people rob cab drivers. A lot of people took cabs places and just hopped.
There we go. It's uploading now, baby.
This was a common occurrence.
What's popping, Nestor?
Normally
popping. What's popping?
The two main places where nobody wanted to drive cabs, Bronx and
Brooklyn. Willie wanted to talk.
It became so unregulated.
There's no way
that people just started using their own cars as taxis during the day because there was no real regulation. Because
BBN is going on Shark Tank
to find that weren't supposed to be cab drivers from being cab drivers.
Dude,
you probably wouldn't have.
Investors are not going to fucking do nothing with him.
Nobody wanted to drive cabs or taxis in the Bronx.
Look at the guy, man.
We're talking about I'm talking about during the 80s and 90s, not just during the 90s. If I'm wrong about this, somebody put me on the game. Put me on the game if I'm wrong about this.
We'll put you on the game, bro.
So I say all that to say this.
We'll put you on the game, sir.
Troy Ave comes out with a song called Taxi Robber. He uses
My dude's coming
50
in New
Cent's
York in motherfucking August.
Window Shopper. Beat, flow, and cadence. I've heard people saying that that's the best Troy Ave song to date.
You just said that.
I want to say
you just said that about that other one, bro. What's wrong with you, man? He just said that about that other one. No,
I wanna
Dear
say
Hater
this.
one.
What up, K-Pat BX? What am I 100% correct about, K-Pat? Put it in
Here
the
we
chat.
go. Put it in chat so I can put it on the screen.
I want to say this.
Tell me what I'm
And I
100%
want to be
about.
clear about
I
the
can
cab
put it on the screen,
drivers
put it in
was
chat.
getting killed and everything on a regular fan. On a regular. It was a normal occurrence to hear about some cab driver being left somewhere in his cab
That's
dead.
everywhere.
Just so we can be clear. For the people that don't get it. It was a dangerous job.
Duh.
So
America's dangerous.
the first thing I want to say is this.
This fucker don't go live tomorrow?
One of the
We
things
ain't
that
talking
people
about you,
used to
Frost.
actually
I can
do was
guarantee
take
it.
a cab to a place where they know that they
I
friends
didn't
was
even
gonna
want to
be, so
tonight.
they
I just
could
didn't
rob
have
the
enough
cab.
time.
Remember,
I ain't have enough time, man. But because I want to
Remember,
bring you guys better shit, man. Because
cab drivers had
turd balls
available
ain't
cash.
shit.
They were getting paid in cash. So that means that if you get a cab driver at the end of his shift, he got a couple hundred, quite possibly a couple $1,000 on him, depending. He's gonna have a couple $100. You catch a cab
start
driver.
putting like boxes in them or whatever.
Generally speaking,
Can they start putting like
in
boxes?
the 1990s, you take a cab from here to there, it's gonna be about a $10 drive. This is gonna be about a $10. So if he do 10 trips,
I think they put like
that's
a
$100.
box in the ones here.
Let's say he
so you
do
can lock it in.
20 trips, and a couple of those trips is $15.
I know everybody was robbing cab drivers.
And a
man.
couple of those people was
They
cool.
got
and
robbed
might
just
tip
like
them $1
stores
or $2
did.
here and there. Always tip them
Dumbass. Stores got robbed. Cab drivers got robbed. People got robbed. Called
So you could
everybody's
rob a
getting
cab
robbed.
driver, and if you catch him at the end of his shift,
God damn.
that might be $400, $500, $600.
Dude, I walked in Dollar General the other day and they walked in
Maybe
some guy.
$300.
I heard the fucking alarm
But
from
it's
the
gonna
door in
be
the
a little
back.
bit of change.
It was going off, and
It's
all
not
the
gonna
people ran back here, and I went and looked, and them over just walking casually
One of the
down the
things
street
that
with a
people
whole
used to do
cart
for
full of
everybody that
shit.
don't know,
Had no care
always
in the
take a
world
cab
that they were yelling for him to come
one
back.
of the things that, unless you just don't got
He
it,
had
because then
no
there's nothing you
care
can
in
do
the
about it.
world.
One of the things that people don't know is, or one of the things that people would do is
Him
they
over
would
just
take a
had my
cab
chat
from
seen
one
my
place
video.
to another place and have people waiting.
That's meth, bro.
Because once again,
He's
you
messed the
can't.
fuck out.
In the 90s, they made it so they had the childproof locks. So when you get in the cab, you locked in the cab, man. And I don't know if this
That's
cab
how it
had
always
the
was when I
partition
remember.
there. They
As
used to
far
have
as
the
I remember, that's
bulletproof
how it always
partitions
was.
also. So when you get in the cab, you locked in the cab, fam. You need somebody on the outside to open the door.
I don't understand why he's asking my son if he did
So
it
what
or
people
not.
would do is they
What's that
would
got
take
to
a
do with
cab somewhere
anything?
and have their peoples
He
rush the
wants
cab,
so bad
and then
to
they
be able
would
to do
rob
what
them.
I'm doing to him. That's what he wants.
This is what my son was accused of doing.
You know why? You know why?
He's saying it wasn't.
Because he sees me growing, talking shit about him. And so does the other fucking weirdo. Every single day I get a sub. Sometimes
Him, it was his friends.
sometimes a few.
He's saying that there was a discrepancy.
Sorry about you. You can't get shit.
Shout out to Level Up. He's saying that there was a discrepancy.
Shut up, Jack. Hold on, man. Hold on. Shut up. See if this motherfucker. Hold your horses, Jack. I talked to my boss today. I told him, like, man, I'm trying to get a car. I'm gonna need all the hours I can get, bro. ain't it, man. What the fuck? It didn't upload the wrong fucking thing, bro. That shit's weak. That's fucking weird. That's odd. That's real odd.
Also, if you are enjoying this show in any shape, way, or form, you can always pull up to the Cash App. We can always use support over here. Like every other YouTube channel and like every other blogger or whatever it is that you decide to call me. You can always use support.
Tell him, Jack.
If you are enjoying this show at all, you can always pull up to the Cash App.
Tell him what's up, Jack. Tell him for me, Jack.
So I'm gonna read you a second. So
Donate.
Brothers and sisters, give me your grit money, give me your weave money, give me your perm money, your Jordan money, your Alizé money, your 40-ounce money. We need the money, brothers and sisters. How about you hit the Cash App? Brothers and sisters, give me your grit money, give me your weave.
I don't want to work anymore because I'm working every day very hard and I never had money. Fucking shit. I don't want to work anymore because I'm working every day very hard and I never.
That's what he's accused of. The thing he's accused of is some shit that people did on a fucking regular. On a regular. Level Up says facts. Frost, they used to rob the cab drivers as frequently as the Chinese man delivering food. Used to be crazy back before Uber. That's a fact. The Chinese man used to get robbed like crazy too. That's a fact.
What is it? What the fuck, yo?
So I want to know who thinks my son actually did this. Remember, he's a real street dude. Real street dudes were doing this. It kind of lends a whole different premise to the whole he didn't snitch thing if he actually was a part of the crime. That's a whole different element. Because if you were the one that actually went and got the cab and brought the cab driver,
Fucking went over there.
You are the impetus of what happened. You are the arrow of the you are the head of the arrow. I don't think they're gonna even offer you a damn deal. Like, why would they offer the person the deal that drew up the plan? Just something to think about. I'm not knocking him, and I don't know if he did it or if he didn't do it. But that's just something to think about. Why would they offer you the deal if you were the one that was the mastermind behind the situation? You were the one that said, I'm going to go get a cab and bring a cab back and we're going to rob the nigga.
Jack, they offer you deals in everything. Everything. You should know that.
Why would they offer you a deal?
They don't give a damn who did it. Are you dumb? You are stupid. So apparently Jack isn't the courtroom sleuth like he says he is. You know why they offer deals, Jack? Is because they're lazy. That's number one. Number two, they may think they don't know if they got the case beat or not, or won or not. Let's offer him deals if he takes it. We ain't got to worry about this case. And another reason why, Jack, is because every fucking court on the planet is flooded. Why would you even say that? You act like you don't know anything about courts now. All in the same fucking stream.
The snitch.
Fuck. Shot the motherfucker.
So how are you being
y'all?
solid if you were never offered a deal? You can't be solid unless you were offered the opportunity to snitch and then decided not to. Tell me where I'm wrong.
You're going to be a...
if there was never an option to snitch, How can you
Bottom
be solid?
feeder. Bottom feeder,
Tell
y'all.
me where I'm
A
wrong.
bottom
I'm not
feeder.
saying. I'm just asking.
Shout out to motherfucking Cuddy with the $10 cash app, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Just something to think about. Niggas is like, yo, I'm solid, man. I never
For
snitched.
those
Yeah, but they never
trans
asked you. And
identity
I'm not talking
books
about Mike
out
Salon
of
in this
children's
particular case. I'm just talking about
schools.
people in general. They love talking about,
Out
yo,
of
I
children's
went and
schools.
did my time and I
Now
didn't snitch.
I'm gonna show you something on that, Cuddy, because I'm not done talking about this dude. I don't know if you know about the guy named Destiny. He's like a he's an omni-liberal is what he is. But he fucking said something on Tim Pool the other day when they were on there. He's like this big debater or whatever. And he said that there should basically, it's okay to have instructions on how to insert a butt plug in children's schools. Children's schools. What we're going to do is we're going to check that out while you brung that up, because this dude is not even having, I'm not even having fun about this dude anymore. I'm not. I almost didn't even get on the stream tonight. I'm going to be honest. Because, I mean, I knew we weren't going to talk about him. I was like, man, fuck, I didn't really put anything together. I didn't get anything, thought about, but here I am anyway. Jack didn't listen when he said he was a court reporter. His ass go to court and report, all right, yeah. Report on all shit he's seen on Jack in the hood. Dude, why did he just say that? Why did he get offered a deal if he's the mastermind of it? You think it's a RICO? Do you think that's a RICO, Jack? God dang, man. I swear. Do I even want to do this shit? Nah, man. I don't even care to do this shit, bro. Sure the fuck don't. I will switch up, though. Yeah, there should definitely be no butt plug books on how to insert them in any of our schools. Nowhere. Unless, I mean, you're into that kind of thing. I just don't think kids are supposed to be taught that shit. They're ruining our way of our children's lives being thrown in the fucking pits of hell, bro. And they want us to. Okay, dude. There we go. Damn. I was looking up those flags for the mics. They just went 3D printed. I don't think this would do it, though. I don't know where to put it. No. There's nowhere to put this one. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, YouTube. This is fair use. I know, bro. I know. Dude, he sends me all kinds of shit, bro. He's on topic. He'd be on it. He'd be on it for sure. I watch everything he sends me. He's on it, bro. Here we go. Now, Destiny's smart dude. He's a smart guy. I just don't agree with a lot of his topics, man. I don't agree with a lot of his topics. He's doing it called Adam 22, that fucking slave owner or whatever. Georgia parent reading sexual content from library at school board meeting is cut off. Yeah, because she spoke up. Hey, Tim Pool, this is fair use under the copyright rules, bud. I'm not on here hurting you, brother. I watch you, sir.
We came here to complain about this book and you refuse to listen, so I'm going to read from this book. And then once they do, they go, whoa, 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 you can't read that stuff in here. That's graphic. And they're like, yes, but these are in our.
He said, I came here to my kid's school to show you and complain about this book that he brung home. And they say, oh, we ain't got time, blah, blah, blah. So he stands up and he starts reading it to all these people. And then they freak out. Like, what are you doing? You can't read that here. Well, it's in the school.
Our schools. That's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, here you go. Here's one of the stories from a year ago. Georgia parent reading sexual content from library at school board meeting is cut off as inappropriate. Don't you find the irony? The concerned parent shot back at the school board member. So this is why people are concerned. I mean, have you seen Genderqueer? Have you seen that book? This is just one book. We had Asra Nomani came in and she brought like 50 different books with various critical race theory, racist ideology, as well as gender ideology stuff. That was like really crazy. Like this book is really crazy. And on Amazon, it's listed as 18 and up only. It's got, it's just got, aside from the overt sex acts that are in the book that should not be accessible to children, there's a bunch of.
Well, I might be able to do this. Where's my fucking mouse at? Hey. Present open. Change my camera. Now we'll see if I can do it like this. You know, we can put some ingenuity into it, y'all. Look at this. I'm crazy as fuck. Oh, this is good. Why is it lagging? Dude, that last it ain't gonna get there, is it? Damn it. Oh well. Let's just show you. What's that say? MGG and EMAC presents Certified. These dudes, man. I'll upload it. That's a jewel, bro. Dude, that's a fucking jewel. Just a jewel. You know, just a fucking jewel. I'm gonna upload it. Then you guys can see it. All right. And if the validating guy need any more validation, then you didn't hit me up. I'll put you in the right I'll put you in the right contacts. Okay. I mean, you called everybody else. Why not them? Why not people that you know me or something? Yeah, I thought so. Why did I show that to the wrong camera? That's funny. That's fucking funny. That's a bad camera, dude. I hate that thing. That was a waste of cash here. They got me. They got me, yo. There you go. MGJ. You mad now? Are you mad, Billy Willie? Are you mad now? I don't have to lie about anything that definitely has my name on it. Jeez Louise, bro. Like, you can literally contact people.
Stuff in there that
Now,
kids.
if I say, hey, will you go over and tell that YouTuber that I know you? What the fuck? You do that shit? That's how you validate yourself? Fuck out of here.
Should not be reading about.
Shut up.
Just in
Now,
general.
that was about
So, like,
7 or
what
8 years
school is
ago.
including this? Are they what, like, giving it, assigning it as like
Libraries.
6th grade?
I think a few of them had it as curriculum. A lot of them had it as in the libraries.
Well, okay, so library and school are like those are two very different things. Like, if my 2nd grader can buy this at a Scholastic book fair, that's one thing. But if this is in like the library of like a high school, I think it's a bit different. Like, there are adult sections in libraries at high schools. Like, I don't know.
High school library. Is this one from Fox News? They'll try in the libraries.
Well, okay, so library and school are like those are two very different things. Like, if my 2nd grader can buy this at a Scholastic book fair, that's one thing. But if this is in like the library of like a high school, I think it's a bit different. Like, there are adult sections in libraries at high schools. Like, I don't know.
High school librarian gaining attention online for promoting the genderqueer book to students. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Just Google it. Ron DeSantis actually put together a presentation where actually listed out all the schools that had these books. And the craziest thing was that Nikki Fried, who's like the Democrat trying to run against him, took a screenshot of what he posted and then wrote, posting butt plug porn to own the libs. And it's like, yo, that is a book showing a butt plug next to an anus that they're showing children in grade schools. And that's what the complaint is about. If even a Democrat gubernatorial candidate is calling it butt plug porn, I think we got a problem.
Sure, I just have to see what we're talking about. Like, what you just brought up, was that a librarian in a school, or was it just a library?
High school librarian.
Oh, high school librarian. And what is the book that's being complained about?
Well, I Googled genderqueer.
Is it that they're like telling kids at the library to rent the book, or is it a librarian on Twitter promoting the book?
She went on TikTok and was telling like all of her students or whatever, like, you guys should get this book or something.
But was the book in the library, or was it just a librarian making it? Because I feel like these details are really important, right? Like,
kids.
It matters.
Probably,
you know? Like, if a librarian is recommending a book, she's like, this is a good book to read.
Yes, they can be found at her school's library.
Okay,
That's why they're so fucking mad.
Yeah, so let me pull up the Ron DeSantis one.
Damn.
Because they keep saying he's banning books, and it's like, dude, telling kids you can't have Hustler in the library is not banning books. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can't play this online, so don't pull this up. I can't show you
That's for the after hours.
See, this is the bullshit.
Yeah, we can do it there, but I don't even know if people are going to want to see it.
Not
So
did
he? I need to see
banning?
You got to give people a reason to come to the after hours streams, okay?
Moving the goalposts.
Butt plugs and books might be it.
Well, it's not
Let me find the video. If I search for it on Twitter, oh, here we go. Is this it?
To something else.
Ron DeSantis addresses book
This is you.
controversy. I have to pull it up on Twitter because on Twitter you have the full thing.
They show who you
While
fuck
he's
you
looking
are.
about Hillary's
Never been
emails.
around Crip.
You said something was illegal about those. What was all right, here, let's all right, we'll go back to it later. So we won't show this on the stream because YouTube will give us a strike if I show this stuff.
Weird.
But you know,
It's weird, bro. He's a fucking dude that wants to suck my
yeah,
dick
Twitter
out
video
here.
player sucks. I'm gonna have to.
Oh, he's
reload it.
gay, bro.
Well, you already saw that much.
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see well, but I'm assuming it was a butt plug.
He's married.
It was a butt. It was a butthole.
He fucks boys. He's a boy.
Roberto Clemente. Baseball.
He's married to a black
Can you read the tweet for me? What does the tweet say?
It says, yesterday we exposed the book ban hoax. If news stations could not show this explicit material on air, why should it be shown in schools? Oh, is that what it? Okay, so they show genderqueer. There's some overt sex acts. There's two little boys engaging in what they should not be showing children. Then where's the
that dude's
let me see.
smart,
It's not playing audio. There's no sound coming out of this.
A lot of information going on
grade
upstairs.
and discrimination in a way that an individual, by virtue of his or her race, color, sex, or national origin, is inherently racist or oppressive, whether consciously or unconsciously.
I come back buzzed up.
Here are the
boy.
books parents found in Florida schools and reported for removal. What was found is shocking. Let's we'll make it bigger and then try and jump in.
Another, where
This is
boy
an on
watches
stream,
porn
right?
and asks,
It's not. The audio is.
Dude, when you drink daiquiris or margaritas,
None of
that
this
thing
causes
is,
you to
that
pause.
shit hurts
There's
my
another section
chest.
where a group of boys masturbate
Was
together
that
and are
heartburn?
pressured to ejaculate into a bottle.
Mountain Dew bottle of all bottles.
Oh, no.
And discrimination.
Genderqueer. There's some overt sex acts. There's two little boys engaging in what they should not be showing children. And then where's the? Let me see. It's not playing audio. There's no sound coming out of this.
Through third grade, and discrimination in a way that an individual, by virtue of his or her race, color, sex, or national origin, is inherently racist or oppressive, whether consciously or unconsciously.
Here are the books parents found in Florida schools and reported for removal. What was found is shocking. Let's we'll make it bigger and then try and jump
Another,
in.
where a
This
boy
is an
watches
on-stream,
porn
right?
and asks,
It's not. The audio is. Okay.
while noting that those are so big, and if none of this causes you to pause, there's another section where a group of boys masturbate together and are pressured to ejaculate into a bottle.
Mountain Dew bottle of all bottles.
Oh, disgusting.
Are these ideologically driven
Let's
books?
talk
Oh, here we go. This is the really
Erica
bad one.
Rowan
Like at home,
and
I
Matthew
was
Nolan
snapped.
was found in a Broward County school and contains graphic depictions of how to masturbate for males and females, while also including an entire section.
Yeah. So that's what Nikki Free was complaining about. That this is not appropriate for children, circling the butthole and explaining how to use butt plugs and all that stuff. So, you know, I kind of think
I would need to. I'm curious. So is this on a high school library? Are these like in restricted sections, or what is the access to these books like? Because now
Some
I'm
of them
saying,
are in
because
grade
I
schools.
thought before it was like a porn book. This seems like, whether we agree or disagree, it seems like it's a guide for sexual
in a
exploration for
bottle?
teenagers. Essentially, is what it looks like.
butt plugs.
What?
Go a bit beyond that. You know.
They do, but kids stick a lot of weird things in their bodies. A lot of girls that do a lot of fucking dumb things. And
Yeah,
end up
we
hurting themselves
shouldn't be
and-
giving children books
heard you
explaining how to use
there,
butt
brother.
plugs.
I heard you there.
Probably
in
not.
that
I
dog.
generally probably agree.
Right.
But
You know.
again, like I'm curious, like what
And
is
that's
the
just
access?
it. That's
What
just
is the-
it. It's
yeah,
like,
but
hey,
what
let's
is-
not
what
have
is
that
the-
book.
What
What
is
did
the
he
what is
say?
the access though?
Or I
Because like
can't
again,
hear
if you
it.
tell me
Hold
this is
on,
available to second grade,
You said that I have programs? Of course, you can't run anything without a program, Willie. You think I made all that in my hand? Huh? And I guarantee you, on every fucking thing I love, Willie, there's nothing you can look up that you can put pictures into and get what I make. The pictures with the people, yeah, I know what Photo Lab is, bro. I got it. Yeah. It's sometimes that's nice, but bro, I can do way better than what Photo Lab's doing. Photo Lab just takes the work out of it. Don't you know? Fuck you talking about? You think I'm just making all them shapes and cars sliding and all that shit off of a program? Yeah, that you have to have a program to run anything. You do know that all you're doing is going to a website when you make those things with your phone, right? You're doing it's a website. Imagine the most dumbest two coming from somebody who's got a little bit of smarts over here. I know I'm not the brainiest, but I got a lot better smarts than y'all two put together. I was smart enough to change my life. Y'all two still chilling, talking about the one that did. You still got a long way to go, fellas. You do. You're going to bump your head a few more times. And guess what? I get to be around to laugh at it. I get to be here to laugh. What does anybody think? They think I'm just going to duck them? Like I'm going to run around ducking? Okay. No one said that ever.
Grader. That's a lot
Well,
different than like.
they
That's a lot,
actually-
I'm just saying that's a lot different than like.
He
This is a
said-
high school book that like you have to be 18 and older to rent.
They
right?
actually did say this.
For anal sex, with an encouragement to use a butt plug.
That's crazy,
Even more
bro.
startling is the guide on how to sext for children.
Oh, you
encouraging
good,
them
bro.
to send photos that don't include your face,
Here's the thing,
hide your
man.
birthmarks and scars, and edit out your
Y'all know me.
piercings and
Y'all
tattoos.
the people that have
Books
really
by
talked
Ruby
to me
Kaur,
in real
such as
life,
Home
though,
Buddy, Milk and Honey,
they know who I am.
and The Sun and Her Flowers.
Let me jump back.
There's another subtle contains
Because he.
Collier,
And actually, me not driving.
Okay, here we go.
and having
They explain where they were found and how
I'm
their
really
kids were
doing a
accessing them.
disservice to this channel. I really am. Absolutely.
What was found was shocking, graphic.
Get into where
by Mike
I'd
Curado,
like to get
was found
into,
in
and that's
Broward,
all that matters.
Collier, Hillsborough, Marion, Seminole,
I seen
and
you last
Volusia
night,
County
Net.
schools. the camp the boys go to in the book.
Why do people come around?
I was absolutely stunned to find how many data leaks I had discovered in my browser and in my personal information. I know that's my ignorance, thinking the protection that's built into my computer is somehow enough, but now I know better. I decided to do a free scan from guard.io. It was really simple to use. It took about 1 minute to get signed up. Immediately, the protection kicked right in and began scanning all of my browsers. They also track my email accounts for data breaches. They stop unwanted notifications, block harmful sites, and protect my personal information. Don't wait like I did till I started having all of these issues with my browser.
Hey, y'all.
So they basically just outlined that it's in schools in Florida.
How many live viewers he has? He's got over 100 grand, y'all. That would be one hellified chat room. I don't even get in it because I'm always watching him on my TV. But that's 100,000 live viewers. He is the #1 watched thing at 8 o'clock at night on YouTube. That says a lot.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, you agree there's a difference
That
between
says
like
a lot.
this is like in a high school, you've got to be like a junior or older to check out versus this is in like the grade school library. These are two like pretty different things.
Some of them are in grade schools, yes. Like genderqueer, the reason it got so much attention is because it was in grade schools specifically. I think it was in like a 6th grade classroom or something. The teacher brought it in. I don't know. We cover all this stuff when it happens. Sure. We have to pull it up right now. But like, look,
yeah.
Simply put, this is what conservatives have been complaining about. They're like, hey, you know, like in Florida, they said if you're in kindergarten to 3rd grade, you should not have access to this stuff. They should not be teaching it. That's it. After that, you can do like whatever. Parents have a right to know about it. And they said that, in fact, teachers are still allowed to talk about identity and sexual orientation stuff, but not in a classroom setting, meaning a teacher could literally tell a student one-on-one if they asked, hey, what's that picture on your desk? Well, that's my husband or whatever. And okay, that wasn't banned. What was banned was a classroom curriculum setting of educating kids on these issues.
I was like, man, he keeps asking this little old white boy over here that's got so much shit that I'm not proving on here. I have yet to see you with any Crips. None. A Melvin Farmer interview don't do it, pimp. I'm sorry. For you running around throwing that flag in the air like you are, that you ain't no cripping going on. None. You're doing it no service. You, sir, are false flagging. You probably haven't been out of that little old town Sharon, if you want to know the truth. And you act like it. You act like it. Any man would definitely not do it as much as you do. Everybody, bro. I'm not talking about just me. You like to jump from dick to dick to dick. All while saying, I don't do stuff like that. I don't know why they on here doing it. You're doing it. Are these dudes that dumb? See, he wants to rap battle me, right? And then I'll say video it. I'll do video battle you. And he's like, well, I don't do videos. Well, have you ever seen me get on here and fucking rap? Blows my mind who we're dealing with here. Just blows my mind. Definitely didn't make it past the 6th grade. He quit about 5th grade. I can't go back and forth with that dude, man. He's already jumped on here, called me a dope fiend or meth head and shit. Never met me a day before in my life. Think about that. Then he got stuck with that and he said, oh, my family's hitting him up. You're out. You know, you're really lost if you think my family's hitting you up. They're uppity, bud. I am the black sheep. You think they're contacting you, Willie? Yeah. You
and only kindergarten to 3rd grade, though they are now expanding it to, I think, all through 8th grade or whatever.
I think it is important, the word children, because if you're 17 and tomorrow's your birthday, you're still a child.
Yeah, I guess it's like the thing that bothers me is that like conservatives will say things like we shouldn't teach this to children. And it's like that. I don't like some of these books would be incredibly inappropriate for like a 6-year-old, but for like an 18-year-old, I don't know. It'd probably be good to know some of this stuff.
Well, an 18-year-old's totally different.
I know, but that's including children. So, like for instance, like I'll fight over
not in schools, man.
Wait, what? Not in schools?
I don't think schools should have this stuff even for 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff available at a library. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. I think like a video a book showing how to use a butt plug is over the line.
Sure. And even if you do think that
stuff is fine.
Sure. Well, I mean, that's part of it. Right?
I really disagree. Like, you're talking about kink, and kink goes beyond basic sex education.
Do you think that like toys for women should be discussed in books?
No.
Okay. They
for
probably
for
should.
kids, you mean?
What do kids mean?
For 17 and under.
For like 17, 18-year-olds.
I think instruction manuals should not be in.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just.
I think
that's
that
my moral
the
position.
issue is that teenagers are engaging, and there's a lot of especially conservative parents that like to pretend that teenagers don't do anything sexual until they're 18. And that's just not the case, regardless of what they want to believe, especially when half these conservatives get fucking pregnant at 16, 17, 18. Anyway, but there's a lot of people like to pretend that kids aren't into anything sexual, blah, blah, blah. And then when it comes to children that are starting to explore and do these things, stupid things happen where people are putting dumb things in their bodies. They end up going to ERs, or worse, they don't tell their parents at all, and they have like these hugely complicated. That's probably not the most common thing in the world. But again, I think that for like a 17 and 18-year-old, like books on this available at a school library, that's not like assigned as part of the curriculum.
You see what
I think you can argue whether or not it's a big deal or not. There's probably good arguments on both sides, but it's way different than like an 8-year-old.
Smart enough to understand that it's not all transsexual people that want this. There is a lady named Blair White that does this kind of content, right? She's a political lady. Dude, beautiful as could be. You would never fucking know, and I promise you that. And that is a man. She still has her penis. And she's that way and still thinks very, very, like Republican, you know. She's smart, man. But it's a dude. It's a fucking dude, man. Blair White's tight if you ain't never watched her. She's fucking smart. But it's a guy. It's not all trans people. It's not every gay person doing these things. These are the radicals. There's radicals in every group. Every group. Like there's gang members. Okay, you got that group. There's going to be people that sell on the block. There's going to be people that fucking rob that motherfucker on the block. It's all different radicals.
Having access.
But that was part of the issue. The reason it comes up is because
Dude,
young kids did have access to these books, and that freaked people out.
Sure, if that is the case, sure. Yeah. I just don't know if I believe that's the case yet. I don't know if I've seen anything compelling. But if it is, I agree. Like there should be an age-appropriate conversation around what's available to children.
Well,
right?
so the
Kindergarten through 6th grade, like probably should have no access to this stuff. I think we agree with that.
Shows you how to use a dildo before you're 17, is what he's saying. You want them there, though, don't you, Destiny?
Right? Ron DeSantis' administration comes out and says kindergarten to 3rd grade, none of this stuff. The Democrats came out and lied and said it was don't say gay. Despite the fact that the bill barred from people.
Do you fucking see that? He said, we're not putting these books in the schools. Guess what the gay said? He said, don't say gay. No, he didn't. This is bullshit, man. And this is the country we're living in right now. That's why it's failing. This is exactly why this country's falling apart. I hope it falls apart after our children, because I only know them right now. But you know what? This country's falling like Rome.
People from also talking about straight marriage as well.
I believe that the issue with that bill was that after it specified K through 3, I want to say in the very next line, it said an age appropriate up to high school as well. I think there was a vague interpretation there. We can look up the actual bill itself, but I'm almost positive that it included up through high school as a vague line after that K through 3 thing. I'm almost positive because I remember we read the bill on stream.
But either way, it wasn't a don't say gay bill. You couldn't say straight.
Don't say
either.
No, well, the issue...
You could not say straight.
I don't know if that was true that you couldn't say straight.
But I believe did not specify the word gay or anything. It just said you cannot talk about orientation or identity, which includes all of it.
Yeah, but the problem is you generally don't need to talk about an orientation if it's straight, because that's just what you assume, right? I think that the main concern, the legal argument that I heard for the concern for the quote unquote don't say gay bill, was that that bill created a private cause of action that any parent could sue or bring legal action to any school whatsoever, whatever they wanted to, if they felt like one of these things was being brought up in an appropriate manner. And that might extend to just saying that like an author of a poem is gay. You wouldn't necessarily say somebody is straight because that's just assumed, right? It's like in a movie, if we see like a husband and a wife kissing, nobody asks a question, but when 2 guys are kissing, it's like, well, why are they gay? Right? Obviously, there's going to be a bit of a different treatment for gay relations versus straight ones.
Stupid.
Let's go to Super Chats. If you haven't already, would you kindly smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, share the show with your friends.
Smart, but he doesn't understand that he gets fucking fumbled up. What's he got in here? Oh, Florida will not assist in the extradition of Trump. Trump's going to be back in office even if he is in the jail cell. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Let's see what he's talking about the other night. This dude's always talking about something good, man. He don't mind if I use content as long as I'm not dogging on him. Hell, everybody does it. How you think he got up to 100,000 people watching him? That's a shit ton of people, bro. A shit ton. Yeah, Alec Baldwin got dropped. Yeah, that's fucking dirtbag, dude. Oh, did you guys hear that?
Podcaster, content creator,
BuzzFeed
YouTuber,
just
Riverside
shut the
is
fuck down, y'all. Y'all know who BuzzFeed is? Like the big media company, Frost? Since you're a journalist, you might want to talk about BuzzFeed. It just out of the blue went away. It just went. We're talking about a newscast that's got its own news shit. It just disappeared, yo. He did the Frost Pop scenario, and you talking like your family talks to his bitch ass. Yeah. Yep. See what the thing is, man? I didn't take his lane, bro. I actually come out talking good about Frost. And he pissed me off when he blocked me. Right? We watched it happen. I don't have to change anything up over here. And what were you doing? Talking crazy to me because I was talking good about him. Okay. What'd you do when I started talking bad about him? Trolled the shit out of me, didn't you? Every fucking person damn near in them first 2 videos is trolls. Yep, I just seen the fucking Storm Money one not even too long ago talking good about Frost in there. He's over here talking bad in my fucking comment section right now. These dudes are dumb. You know what it is? He probably can't get back in the accounts to erase them all the fucking comments. Stupid. Just too much time on your fucking hands, bro. Believe it or not, when I get done with this live at night, I don't think about getting in front of the goddamn computer or online doing stupid shit to somebody else. You should be worried about this big bag you're chasing, Willie. You do too much internet to be getting a bag. Right? Am I lying? Jack Frost gets out more than you. 10-1 says you couldn't beat me up. I'll just say that. Everybody's heard me say I will pay for you to get here, bro. Come on. Stop playbabying.
your online recording studio.
Shit, man.
That
What are you doing there?
In Austin being a hub.
What are you doing there?
Like,
You trying to get people to not follow me? Is that what it is? Oh, you're so hurt. You're so fucking hurt, man. So you're essentially doing something to me that you don't want done to you, right? It's crazy, bro. Like you are just hating for one. I have and will always say I live in a black neighborhood. I grew up in a black neighborhood, and I've always been around black folks, sir. I will, and I will always say that because you can't take that from me. That's done, been said and done. Hell, I moved back. Shut up. And for that, you probably feel away because you didn't. You didn't. Because if you did, I think you'd be handling this a little differently. See? That's how dumb these people are. If you did come from that, I think you'd be handling me and your situation a lot differently. Okay, then.
Boy, that
okay,
sounds
if
so
I move
sad.
to Austin, every comedian's not following me to Austin.
Put it on, man.
Well, I'm like,
I'll go
we're
out
also.
if I
why
have
does it
to.
matter?
There are
that-
little things.
Why
Like
does
in
it
my
matter that
life,
other comedians are on Patreon?
because that's because people are like accustomed to sites. Like for example, if someone, Russell Brand went to Rumble, I'm sure a lot of people followed him. If we go to Rumble, like we're not really in that type of position where we like
That's
bring
not
a
the same
huge
thing as
audience with us
Patreon.
because we're fairly like new in the game. Like we've only been here in
Look, how
people's
about
public
this?
eye
If
for a few years.
5,000 more subscribers subscribe to our Patreon, then we'll move over.
Why not set up an alternative for people who don't want to be on Patreon?
Yeah,
We
I
could do a
know
second one, yeah.
you're a big proponent on having your own thing. Though.
Well, I'm a
There's
proponent
a
on
lot of
Patreon
smart
has
people on
knifed so
Rumble,
many people
man.
in
It's
the
like the
back
Twitter
that
of
you're
fucking-
setting yourselves up to have your entire income stripped from you at a moment's notice.
Yeah, I think there's probably something to be said about that.
And like you guys are probably
Well,
huge
we have
partners for
the
that.
we have the YouTube, like you can do it on YouTube. But you're right, it's possible for us to just like have a bunch of them.
I'm really, you know what I'm really hoping actually is that
Sean
Elon.
Campbell's not making near the money this guy's making. I mean, this guy just bought a coffee company. And he's one of the biggest news stations or news outlets in the world. He gets 100,000 viewers at one time every night. It's unreal, bro. Unfucking real. I watch him every night.
Basically does that because I don't see
It is
why
up to
Twitter
people
and
that are all
but
against
why
him.
can't like you
Yeah.
can't upload audio though.
He lets those
to
on. He
Twitter. Like they
invites
have
them.
Twitter has
He pays for
podcasts.
everything.
We'll just upload a video with no video.
Yeah, but people, you start adding these hurdles for people, and
Right.
they're just you lose them. The more things you add, the more friction, the more just people fall
Look
off
at
the
his super
wayside. So,
chat, y'all.
but I don't see why
Yeah.
he can't turn Twitter
Look at his
into.
fucking super chats. 5, 20, 100, 199, 99. This dude's not playing with the money, yo. But he's the one that helped get Vice started. That news company Vice. That guy right there. Not him, but the guy at the beanie. He kicked all that off. He traveled everywhere for him. Then he helped kick off what's that shit that happened on Wall Street? Fuck. What's that shit that happened? Or where they just started sitting down and they ended up staying forever? What the fuck was that? It's called something. New York, help me out, New York. Come on, New York. What was that Wall Street shit? Oh, man. New York, New York. It's like everybody going calling Tommy fucking broke. Tommy Sotomayor, broke. Okay. These motherfuckers are stupid, man. I don't think they ever touched real money. People gotta understand before people come occupy Wall Street, exactly what it is. He's going to help kick that off. They said they went out there for like a week just to chill, and it just went crazy. Yeah, it turned into something that he didn't want, and he left. He said it switched over, and the other team had it. It's crazy how it works, man. Yeah, he's not playing with that money though. He's got his own like fucking websites and shit. Yeah, he's got that cash, bro.
Everything that all
That's what you should be
Like,
doing.
you know how Carl Benjamin got banned from Patreon, right?
No, I don't like.
He was
Sargon.
He did
So YouTube
a year
is
before he
insane.
got
They got-
banned.
they would've
He
got
went
his
on a
son
live
for
stream
50,000
to
a
argue
month.
against
He was
racism,
saying, bro.
and the stream had a couple thousand views. No one ever
Just
saw it.
from YouTube.
And he
Ads.
called people that he was arguing were racists. He called them a racial slur, saying, "You are exactly as you describe those people. You are, racist. You are this." A year
They
later,
banned him.
they erased his entire income without notice, without recourse, without access to any of his data or his audience.
Yeah. What do you think's the best one then? If you were going to do a service without creating your own, what do you think's the best one?
Without
Well,
locals,
it sounds
I
like
guess.
creating your own is like you.
So it's so easy.
Yeah, but that's what we're working on right now.
He's
Sure,
making
get
money.
back and developed.
As a
Dude,
person,
that
I'm
guy right
always
there,
like,
the dude with the long hair that just spoke, the crash. Yep. I'm gonna keep pushing, bro. I'm gonna keep pushing. Like I said, man, I gotta fight, bro. I gotta fight in me. And if you just keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna grow, right? Like you're gonna grow, you're gonna mold. I didn't do this. I didn't come to this YouTube shit any like other time or anything. When I came on, y'all are the first time y'all see me. I'm learning as I go, bro. I honestly am. But if you keep pushing, you will win at what you're doing. And then that will just be the standard in that area. There's so much to do on this internet. There's money for everybody. Everybody, bro. You have to have some type of like a likable character, right? But I'm no different in real life than I am to you right now. I promise you that. Maybe you haven't seen me outside amongst people. That's my fucking feelings. That's what I choose to do. Because look what's happened already. This dude will literally make another account on somebody else, put a whole other picture up, and go and friend one of the people that know me just to get a picture of me? Huh? You think I'm going to go filming you around people that love me and I love them? Are you stupid? You're a dumbass. You're an idiot. While you do none of the things you tell me to do. Bitch, you don't run nothing but your fucking mouth. That's it. You run your fucking mouth. That's it. At least I'm not on here going, I'm talking about Frost. Everybody clearly sees that dude's got an issue. I don't even talk about your bitch ass. I don't even talk about your weirdo ass. How can a motherfucker come up here and say anything to me, right? Says I bought subscribers. Everybody does. But then he comes up here and says, I didn't come up here for fucking fame. Well, why the fuck would you buy subscribers then? You guys can't even think long enough for that. You get too overly emotional about me and you fucking start running your mouth. You're stupid. You're dumb as fuck.
It's hard for me to get another thing. You know what I mean? So it's like I personally will subscribe to people's things on things that I have. Like I've subscribed to Patreons and stuff like that, or whatever. I may subscribe to someone's locals, but like I don't think I would. I've ever yet like done someone's website. I don't know. Maybe
I mean, I don't.
Maybe
Look,
I'm just like
I'll be
maybe
honest.
I'm
It may be too much for you guys to make a website. Locals maybe too.
not too much. I just don't know if like we're positioned to.
Well,
for it to work.
My bet is that because I think G Prime just got banned a couple months ago. Yeah, he got banned. You guys will be banned, and you'll wake up with no money and no access to your followers. You won't know who you lost.
Yep.
You won't have their emails. Patreon's done
Probably
that
right.
so many times. But no kidding. Like I think G Prime.
We should maybe go back.
I mean, my whole life is
right.
getting
We should
banned.
you guys, we should maybe back up the list when we get back to New York.
You guys know G Prime, right?
No.
The guy who did these
G Prime 85.
these gag comics, like Joe Biden
I was watching a
lightning.
little bit of the little dude's thing, and at the end, he was like, I know, man, y'all had fun over there on the Aggressive channel, but this is a new era. Well, how'd that work out for you? How'd that work out for you? Then he says, I didn't ask you. I said, thank you. Oh, so you said thank you? Doesn't mean you're a still sneaky little motherfucker? Shut up, dude. Shut up. And nice dodging my fucking question, too, about the interview, dickhead. I ain't got to ask Nestars nothing. I asked you. How about that?
Striking somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Patreon banned him too.
For what?
All right.
They don't tell you.
No, they don't even give you
They just delete your account and all your income and all your followers without telling you.
Elon, save us.
Okay, well, we don't want that.
I mean, I'm telling you, no, we don't want that.
What is your Patreon, by the way?
Slash the boys cast.
Imagine you building up an empire on YouTube, right? And you not getting them to switch over and hang out, you know what I mean, somewhere else with you. And then when they come and snatch your channel, it's gone. You could be making $150,000 a month. They take your shit. You think you're going to survive after that once they take your channel and you're living that kind of lifestyle? That's control.
Yep. Back
Tim's
in December.
Tim's giving our Patreon quite the advertisement.
Well, the real issue is centralized.
I think we just lost 50 patrons.
Yeah, no Bugman versus Bugman this week. Sorry, we went under the threshold.
This is December.
I think we just lost 50 patrons.
December 8th, Patreon banned G Prime 85 and another guy. And they were told they had to censor their content. Or
really, I don't care.
So he was given a warning, I guess.
Yeah, ultimately, it really is just like any centralized subscription service is a risk.
Yeah. Well, okay, if
So
you were,
the idea
but let's be real.
if you were us, would you just do all of them?
I would stay with what you have. If I were you, I'd sign up for locals.
Yeah. I mean, I think Patreon does take it
10%.
No, it's like 20%.
I asked myself
You know
a lot.
why? I really don't get it. Like
local for, right? Check this out. We got flagged last time for a video that said something about Trump. You know, it said something about Elon Musk. Let loose the Twitter files or whatever. Blah blah blah. And they got me for misinformation. I went to the video and it was all Frost just in that concert when they had that little midget in there. That's all the video was. It didn't even have that content in it. So I was like, what? This label, I don't know why I didn't even relabel it because I went through that motherfucker and it was all about Frost, right? But then they fucking still hit me. It was an algorithm bot and he got me off the title. That's all it was, bro. And imagine if that was my last strike. I promise you, once this channel is gone, dog, I got one backup. That's it. That's it. I would go then to another platform, and who didn't come is who didn't come, and I'll start new again if I continue to want to do this. But see, I work outside of this, so this isn't my end all be all. I would never rely on this, ever. Unless it was my own gig, you know what I mean? Like you had your own site, your own URLs and shit. Then maybe. But dude, hell no. Y'all gotta remember, man, there's a lot of us in this chat that's been around since the internet was born. We know what this shit is, bro. We know what this internet shit is. It's these fucking, and then they can come up, these channels like this can come up here and talk about anything they want in politics, but don't get struck.
Tell me how. Tell me how.
What am I doing wrong? I'm putting my blood, sweat, and tears.
Alec Baldwin.
So let's just read it here.
Should have been arrested.
They say charges against Alec Baldwin have been dropped. Sources familiar with the matter said Baldwin, 65, have been charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Quote, we are pleased with the decision to dismiss the case against Alec Baldwin, blah, 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 says his lawyers. Santa Fe District Attorney declined to comment. His next court appearance in the case had been set for May 3rd. The film's armor, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, was also charged. Gun enhancement charges were filed in both Baldwin and Gutierrez-Reed were dropped. Gun enhancement charges filed in the case against both Baldwin and Gutierrez-Reed were dropped late February. So I guess we could have seen this coming. Her attorneys confirmed that she still faces charges, saying in a statement that they fully expect at the end of this process that Hannah will also be exonerated. So it's like, I just think it's kind of funny that Alec Baldwin gets his charges dropped, you know, and he's the one who shot the lady. And then the other lady, the armorer, still has the charges, and she didn't even hold the gun, pull the trigger.
But she should have thought of that before she didn't have her millionaire lawyers.
That is weird.
Although that is her fault.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
She should have considered being a millionaire and having better lawyers before she got the job.
I'm surprised that you're surprised, to be honest. Like, to me, this was duh. I'm like surprised that you thought there was a chance that he was going down, like doing time.
Well, not so much that he would do time, but like that they would slap him on the wrist with something and at least feign that they actually hold people accountable for shooting people in the chest and killing them.
I think this was the extent of it, was just this, whatever these charges were.
Right,
They go,
take him to the
this
ringer.
was his punishment. You go, hey, this is scary, huh?
I actually think he did it. My opinion of the matter is that he intentionally murdered this woman.
Premeditated murder.
He had the bullets on him. Everyone's like, where did the bullets come
Do a
from?
documentary about this, like, because there was a Brandon when Brandon Lee that happened. There's like 40 documentaries about it. Like, everyone thinks that Yakuza was involved essentially, and he like owed them money, and then they, you know, whatever, get involved with the prop people. They got their inside guy. And then shot.
His story.
That's kind of
was-
what you see as, but you see Alec Baldwin didn't like the girl.
Well, so there's a bunch of different
Wow.
circumstantial evidence.
Damn, I didn't
One is
know
that,
that, bro.
he gave an interview where he very much expressed disdain for this woman, saying
Yo,
that she
Jim
was
is from Chicago.
antagonistic to him, that she was giving him instructions she wasn't supposed to be
streets,
giving
bro.
because she's not a director.
Yeah, he was a homeless
coming
man.
out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sounds like his daughter.
Right, no, but for sure, everyone knows he's a hothead. And he was talking about how it made him angry. And so then you had crew complaining. Then you had wage issues, safety issues. And then when she gets shot, he claims his finger wasn't on the trigger. And then a video comes out showing that his finger actually was.
Okay, one thing I will say is anyone on that set got shot. I bet you that there was evidence of Alec Baldwin hating them and yelling at them.
Fair point.
Like,
Yeah.
legitimately, that could have been like the 7th AD's from the cooking guy, and then they go, "Oh yeah, there's Alec Baldwin. Here's a video of Alec Baldwin yelling at him in the janitor's closet." Like,
Also,
who hasn't he yelled at?
Is there like a precedent there if they say that? He goes, who knows who fired the gun? Like, can anybody use that in the future? Be like, I don't know.
Well, I guess there-
fired
I guess
the
this-
gun.
Alec Baldwin just walking around saying, "You're done." What does that mean? You'll see.
What I had read, I don't think I have it in this ABC news story, but that they said that the gun could have fired without him doing it, so they're dropping the charges. But like, why would they still have the charges against the lady? But I think the important detail, the last detail to come out was that they found live ammunition in his gun belt.
Oh my!
So everyone's wondering, like, how did this real bullet get in this prop gun? And then it's like, well, Alec Baldwin had the bullets. So it's kind of like a guy robs a bank wearing a mask that looks like a clown, and then you find Alec Baldwin holding the mask, and you're like, wonder where he got the mask from. Like,
So he had the bullets before?
They took his gun belt and found bullets in his gun belt.
-1.
But that's a
well, I don't know about -1.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah,
he
but-
just had the belt.
But like there were I think there were 5 live bullets found, and 2 of them were in his gun belt.
I think if he had premeditated, he would have had 1 live bullet and no other evidence. Because having all those other bullets on him just seems like
So
that would
either
be a
this is
dumb
nothing
move.
or first-degree murder.
Yeah, it would be
This is
yeah.
like if he literally brought.
I mean, it's
bullets.
still manslaughter. I don't know.
And it could be that they didn't think they
It is
could get him on
manslaughter.
murder charges because they're very, very hard to prove. So they were
Yeah.
like, we just let him go.
Does this mean that
is
Helena
manslaughter.
Hutchins' husband wanted to drop the case, or is this like
No,
the federal
No, the
government?
The government is like.
The gun is still charged.
I mean, I worked on a movie where I
Yeah,
actually had to
right
shoot
now,
somebody, and I can tell you
I
they're
would
like
totally fucking
they're
get
just like
my
here.
ass
Like I
beat.
never checked. I took the
I
armor's
would there
word
be
for
live
it
ammunition there
that
anyway.
This is not live ammunition.
You were sort of a diva, though. They were like picking up.
Put it in my hand, please.
Excuse me, assist. I'm drooling.
So did they open the gun and you looked and they were like, these are dummy rounds, and you're like, okay.
No, it was like you know, I'm not a gun guy, but like, you know, no, it wasn't like a revolver, but no, this guy just hands you, he goes, this is a cold gun, and he goes, right when we say action, you point at the guy, you can check it out on Tubi, it's called Phil City, and then and just like shot the guy. I don't know. And then the squibs went off and all that stuff. But I took his word for it that there was not live rounds. Like, I don't expect a gun.
Danny kept winking at the guy, and the guy's like, "Stop winking!" No, it actually is. You go loud and clear.
But you're supposed to check the gun, correct? I mean, this is what I'm being told. With all this
I mean, this is an independent Canadian film. I don't know how it works in America.
I want to look. People who listen to the show know guns for the most part. It is insane, in my view, that someone would hand you a gun and say, "Don't check it." Okay. Now point it at the person and pull the trigger.
You gotta check it, man.
That's insane. Think about how easy it would be to murder somebody in that case. Like if someone really wanted the Selena Hutchins dead, then if it really wasn't Alec Baldwin who did it, they'd be like, "Here, Alec, here's a gun."
I will just say,
don't check it for live ammo. Now point it at her and pull the trigger.
But I will say, so we're like because she was the cinematographer, I believe, right? She probably had like 10. There's probably 10 people there, right? Like the fact that he pointed at her, like if it was if you're saying someone wanted to kill her, like, he could hit anybody.
Well, they're saying it was supposed to be like he was pointing at the camera or something, but the bullet went through her chest and then into another guy.
So if you want to, like, let's say break a window in your movie, like in America, it's like, okay, you need 14 more guys that you have to handle. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, this person's gonna be on the horse. Okay, now we need 9 horse guys. Like, regulation for all this stuff is like pretty.
Forms
disappeared,
and then I guess our news team decided to pick.
Just disappeared, bro.
And then I guess our news team just.
Alec Baldwin.
How many Baldwins are there?
There's a bunch. They're not all related. Who's the one that's not related?
Adam
Baldwin.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he's the cool one that we
Stolen
like.
Valor.
Fucking
Did we have him on the show before?
Not yet. And then there's a guy from Backdraft. Is that Billy Baldwin?
Yeah, he's a real one.
You're saying that he's a real one.
Baldwin.
Yeah, he's
True Blood.
True Blood.
Well, no, I mean the True Blood. You know,
I was like, he was in that show. Let's move on to this story. This one should make everybody really happy and give you guys a lot of material to make jokes. BuzzFeed News announces shutdown. Some staff members will be offered jobs at Huffington Post, which CEO Jonah Peretti said is less dependent on social platforms. And then I guess our news team decided a picture of BuzzFeed on fire was the appropriate one.
Solid thumbnail.
I'm kind of thinking like
that was your last. Imagine that was your last assignment. That is. We have you till the end of the day if you don't mind.
I'm actually impressed with our news team for deciding that's the picture to use. What is that photo even of? It's like from a 90s movie, and there's like an office on fire.
Backdraft, maybe.
Yeah, speaking of,
it's like and it's BuzzFeed is being burned off the wall.
Is that AI developed that thumbnail?
Partially. So it's like putting together a bunch of different.
That's what happened. Well, basically, was it like a month ago that they were kind of like, "Hey, we're going to have AI replacing most of our writers at BuzzFeed," and the stock kind of jumped because people were pretty pumped about it. Did it? Went up,
from $1 to like $1.10.
Well, what's happening?
No, the stock was cooking for a couple days.
Now it's back down below.
Companies are doing mass layoffs. If you guys have been following, there's like Patrick David was talking, like the bottom 10% of all these corporations are getting cut, but they're keeping prices and sales the same, so their stock's going up. Companies' stocks are rising right now. Stockholders are very happy. That's part of when you do, low-level layoffs.
I don't know what company.
They did like 40 reverse mergers too. Did
you see the company? I think it was Hermes or something, and it was like some super luxury brand. And their CEO, this woman, was like got a $4 million bonus, and they didn't give any bonuses this year. And she was giving them this like speech about like, suck it up, okay? Sometimes you don't get your bonus or whatever. And she's doing the Zoom call. And she's like, I'm just sick of people and all your crying and all this stuff.
She got killed.
The woke journalists got really mad at me because I've been just gloating and making fun of them.
Oh, you've been dancing on the grave a little bit?
Dancing or urinating. I mean,
you're of a Calvin and Hobbes guy.
Like I'm, making fun of them. So it's a bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? It's more of a desecration of the spirit of BuzzFeed. I called them racist, which is like in their world. That's like, whoa, gloves are off.
Insult to injury.
That's their N word.
That's their N word.
They own complex.
Yeah,
networks.
no. Let me tell you, BuzzFeed News ran a story where they claimed a black man.
Yeah,
Replica.
Wait, what happened?
Oh my God.
Okay, so Replica is this place that essentially dudes could have AI girlfriends, and the guys were allowed to, sex and all that sort of stuff. I don't know the exact how far it went, but then the company was kind of like, listen, this is going too far. These guys are a little too dirty, right?
Well, they just don't want it to be that kind of.
They don't want it to be that kind of site. They probably want to go public. They don't want to be in that world, right? Because that's not how it started, but that's what it became, like everything else. And then essentially they were like, shut off, sexting's done. And these guys are like, yo, that's been my girlfriend for like 3 months.
Yeah, you literally killed my girlfriend.
Yeah, so these dudes are like having a conniption, right?
Tough time.
Wow, that's so cool.
Replica.ai.
Replica.ai.
Replica with a K. Yeah.
We talked about it on the show. We talked about it when they rolled it out.
Don't
People were
let
getting
you go to
AI boyfriends and
Replica.ai,
girlfriends.
okay?
The crazy thing is,
you said you had a
when sure,
nice.
when we talk about how people are going to choose to live in the AI reality, it's already happening.
But
y'all can sit here and be
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
won't do it, and you probably won't. But 99% of dudes are going to be like, I'll take the fake girlfriend.
No, you'll just be the guy. You know how people say like, "Oh, I don't want technology," but what that really means is you'll be 2 steps behind. Like no one's like, "I won't have a cell phone." It's like, "Oh, I'll only have an iPhone 4." Like you're always just a little behind. That's the guys are just gonna have the the robot girlfriend where it like still haven't really quite figured out the vagina.
Would you rather have a robot AI girlfriend or a human girlfriend that's a cyborg?
Human cyborg versus robot?
Which is a human cyborg is what? Just like, human cyborg.
Which one has a mute button?
I guess technically either one of them if you wanted to. I'd go with the cyborg. That's probably a poorly phrased
Now,
question.
Imagine this. This replica AI thing.
Cool, man.
You could download that protocol, that response system or whatever you want to call it, into a what are those things called that look like real people? They're human dolls.
Surrogates?
No, they have a word. They're like,
Would you raise your hand?
what are they
if you
called?
had
Like
a woman
the realistic
was
sex
a
dolls that people
robot,
buy.
man.
I think that's what they're. I don't know.
F dolls.
No, they're called like real girls or something. I don't know.
Yeah. They're just like a latex, like silicone.
But imagine you could actually put
woman,
the program of your weird texting girlfriend into it.
I think they're
this is a way better business idea than buying BuzzFeed. Okay, this is now we're talking making money.
Okay, here's my plan.
Yeah, we're talking.
We'll start a company that sells lifelike androids, but no sexting. They can only fulfill you emotionally, but not sexually. So that means you can get a significant other.
You're
and,
out.
Well, hold on. Hear me out. And you'll come back and you'll be like, I had a really hard day at work, and it'll be like, let talk to me about it. Tell me how it went. And then it'll
Let
be
me
like,
tell you about my day. Okay, this is
turn it off quick. No, it'll be like,
who's this in your phone? I've been going through your phone. I was talking to your mother today. Okay, this is getting out of control here.
We both agree that you should start going to the gym more. All right.
Well, the point I was going to make is that it may be a noble beginning, but it would end up like, Alfred Nobel. And in like 10 years, it's just rampant murder and sex bots, just like the worst of human.
yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Like this dude was like, I invented this explosive to help people mine. And then
that's
people were
fucking
like,
insane.
well, yes, but
Can we have sex with it?
But you can,
Right
you can
there,
kill people
too,
with it,
y'all.
right?
Yeah,
So they
right
called him the Merchant of Death, and then he got all offended about it and started the Nobel Prize.
It's true because if you rely on these AI bots too much and then they just subtly instigate people to maybe go kill themselves, you would see the downfall of humanity.
Yeah, but that's happening.
That is happening, and TikTok's doing that too.
It says on replica.ai, all the subline is always here to listen and talk, always on your side. But you guys just said they shut it down.
Well, no, they didn't shut it down. They took away
the
the sex element.
Well, so what does that mean though? Like
you get dirty talk with this AI, like literally.
But what'll it do?
full dirty talk.
Now it's like I'm not in the mood.
Everybody
Kind of, yeah.
They go like, I don't really. I'm
Devastating.
not that kind of girl.
Yeah,
You know, like, whatever.
hey, come
What did
on.
I do wrong?
Keep it civil, yeah.
But the woman who invented it, she invented it because I believe her
Please stop showing me that
boyfriend-
small dick. You
her
call that
boyfriend or her husband.
That's why they don't say that over there on their channels, y'all. You know that, right? When's the last time you heard that guy or that guy say, thanks to all the new subscribers? Shout out to all the people that's watching right now. If you hit that subscribe button or hit the like button, when do you hear that? I'll wait. Because they know no one fucking likes them. That must be one hell of a life. To not have a life in real life, but come to the internet and still not have a life. Cry about your life out in the fucking real world. We don't care. You're not my neighbor. I don't give a fuck what kid you're touching in New York, Frost. You're fucking weird. Both you motherfuckers is weird. I don't know which one's weirder. I don't. One's weird and mental, and the other one's weird and it wants to stalk. Like, I don't use the word stalk very lightly. It's stalking. I mean, he's got a charge of it. He's already a pre-charge. He's already a pre-stalker. Now he's just doing it on the internet. Weird, man. Very, 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 very weird fucking things, man. You gotta pay attention, man. These dudes are weird. They show you every sign, too. Like me having to validate myself to who? You? Imagine that. I would never ever have to do anything for you, sir. Go just show me your crib. How about that? That's all you got to do. That's easy, right? I'm sure Cuddy could show me. Oh, I don't even have, he don't even have to show me, but he could show me he's a black spade. Surely you can show me that you're a fucking gang member that you got beat in on. If you can't do that, shut up. Or you don't want the smoke. Because if you can't do that, you get all the smoke and you'll just fucking cry. You'll leave the internet for about 2 weeks, and then you'll come back and show everybody how you recorded everything while you was gone. Rochelle told you I was talking about you. Shut up.
And died, and then she wanted to still communicate with him.
We were talking about
that's
crazy.
Yeah, that's what it started
what it
with.
started as,
and then not 8,000 dudes were like, "Now we're talking. Let's go."
Have you
It'd be,
tried?
let's go. It'd been funnier though if like she thinks she's talking to her husband and people are actually trying to talk to dead loved ones and they become increasingly evil and like more demonic.
Yeah. Like starts lighting up red.
And then you're some dude and you're like, honey, I don't want to talk about going on a rampage. Just let's get back to sexting.
Tell
It's
us
like,
rampage with this one.
Yeah. The demon's like, no sexting, rampage. No, come on.
Yeah, definitely shooting that place up would be fun, but also could we get that top off? Yeah, literally. That's so the kind of what's happening. But these, like, I mean, for some dudes, like, I don't know, like you get pretty wrapped up in online world, like the same way you have friends online that are like basically become your real friends. There's like people that are like in Discord. It's like, oh, you found out now that wasn't a fake person. Like, I don't know, like,
anymore.
I guess you were tricked, but that's kind of if you
turn to your friends. Oh, he must be a bottom feeder too. He must be a bottom feeder too. He just used it as a term that everybody's doing. You see, it's a so basically they're just yeah, because there's people doing it. All you got to do is know a person's character to be their friend, right? The presence I'm not attached to. It's not something like that. Now, if that was my woman, she'd have to be here in my face. You get it, Willie? You get it? Somebody else don't have to be around me to understand that they're still a good person, that you could probably trust them, or that they're trying to trust anything. They can't read rooms. They can't understand. They can't see things like when, that person there and that and that and that. You know what I mean? It's just, it's rudimentary shit, man. It's all it is. It's rudimentary as fuck, bro. I don't know what else. Like, how can I'm a little bad coming at that dude. I really do. He gets me nowhere. He gets me nowhere. And think about this. Everything he's saying, check this out. Watch this. Oh, you've just been talking about Frost for you. You stole my lane. So you've been talking about me just as long as I've been talking about him, stupid? Look at yourself. Just look at yourself. That's the problem. You don't want to turn that screen on because it's too hard to look at yourself. It's weird. Like, Frost is weird on another level. That's like mental health weird. You got something upstairs going on that's mental, but it's more like a sex thing or a stalk thing. It's weird, man. You do it to everybody, bro. Not one person has crossed your path where you ain't stalked them. It's odd. It's very, very odd. Unmanly, I'll tell you that. Unmanly. Dumb. Dumb. I'll find out if you went to the police station and talked to him or not. Fuck it. I'll call up her. Y'all want to have fun tomorrow? We can have fun, Willie. We can get some real fun over here. You know that. I don't fuck with nobody. Man. Quit playing with me. Damn. Or take this Uber or something. Just hold out a little bit. I'll be in a vehicle soon. Just hold out a little bit. I'll make sure I touch you. Y'all have a beautiful evening. I'm going to quit talking about this weirdo because it's not even fun. It's weird. I don't particularly care to go back and forth with that dude. But for some reason, keeps my name in his mouth. Like everybody else can't see that that's odd. Like you're saying stupid shit that you couldn't even prove. That's what's weird. Like anyone that comes to that channel and sees it. Huh? Who's he talking about? Oh, he says his name. Let's go see. Oh, yeah, that dude's weird. Y'all have a beautiful fucking evening, man. Thanks for hanging out with OAD. Even though we didn't do shit, we're still chilling. Y'all have a beautiful fucking evening, man. We gonna fucking play.
We'll be running shit, no debate. Get left out like the last nigga. Where's faking that? My big brother locked down in the chamber. You want on nigga? Yeah, soon they free. They be a RB. My soul and sister. Boy, don't bite your tongue. You want that smoke? Then let me know. Back to back, we'll load a strap. This ain't a act, bitch. We can go. Come on, my brother do his homework. When he get it, let me know. Might not need it, you might sleep up. Let me catch you with the stove. Come to find out, niggas hate me. They been faking all along. Your pussy thuggin'. Brand new banger. Yeah, bitch, buy you a thong. Look, pussy down and made you king. Make me shoot you off your throne. Look, to be honest.
Oh, man. As you can see, I'm at work. So that only means one thing. I'm not a fucking billionaire. Son of a bitch.
I don't want to work anymore because I'm working every day very hard and I never had money. Fucking shit.
Trap house living, cut a block high. If you get caught, slip it in the spot. That's why I keep it on my side when I ride through the city with a big old 4-5. I know niggas want me dead and the feds won't book me. Know a couple strippers won't give me that pussy, but I ain't got time, bitch. I'm on my grind. Might get back at you when I get done hustling. Re-up, bustin' out, cook it up, wet. Yeah, re-up, bustin' out from the wrong person. Nigga might bust your head. Yeah, doing speed limit down the bumpy road. It's cold, my heart numb and my pocket telling me that all these nigga hoes. So I apply pressure. It's hard to believe in God when you around Delta. Everybody Delta. Come from a block where you would die about.
Let me see if y'all gave me any donations. Let me see. I'm giving y'all all my wisdom, but where the donations at? Last donation to the school was Richard Harris. Somebody better get on their Cash App. Somebody better get on their Cash.
Give me 1 second. Pardon me. And I thought I had my camera closed out. I did not. Yes, I just have a big ass napkin to blow my nose with. Also, generally speaking, whenever I'm blowing my nose and I go off camera, there's people telling you I'm using coke. Yeah.
Oh, let me say this about Jack Frost. He was running his mouth. Let me explain something. And I'm going to talk about Doogie Diamonds and Jack Frost, but let me address Jack Frost. All right? So let me explain this nigga Jack Frost since you want to bring this nigga up. All right? Jack Frost got beat up on camera in the Bronx, right? I fuck with his cousin Inky, right? I don't got no issue with Inky. Dr. Inky, cool peoples, right? I did business with Inky, right? But let me address Jack Frost, since we gonna talk about Crack Frost, right? Nigga, you fell off. You not lit. You fell off. Nobody talks about BBN Network. Nobody talks about BBN. And you could tell him that in his chat. Nobody talks about you, dog. You got beat up. You got embarrassed in the Bronx. And the nigga wasn't whooping your ass. Nigga can't fight. But the nigga was punching and choking you, and you was on the ground. All right? You make the Bronx look bad to say you a nigga from the Bronx, Jack Frost. You on there talking about Troy Ave and Tax Stone. Nigga, you not in tune with Troy Ave nor Tax Stone. Shout out to Troy. Just like you wasn't in tune with nobody in motherfucking the Billies. You wasn't in tune with no Billies. Snow helped your shit out, and what happened? What happened? You fell out with Snow because you lied on Snow. And you was dick eating Corey King and them niggas, right? You was dick eating. And then you and Corey King fell out. Right? Because you was a bozo. Your teeth fell out on your live stream. You a whole crackhead, nigga. You was getting high. You was a fucking crackhead. Who respects Jack Frost? Nobody respects Crack Frost. You wear a red fucking beanie. You smoke crack. You know what I'm saying? You still smoke crack. You're probably smoking K2 now. But you a crackhead. Stone cold crack fiend. Stone cold. Stone cold. Don't nobody respect Crack Frost on YouTube. Keep who name out their mouth? Who you talking about, G5? Who you addressing, bro? Nah, don't time him out. I want to know who he addressing. Well, he said keep bro name out his mouth. Who's bro? Because I don't know bro. Like I said, man, Crack Frost is a crackhead, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You was dick riding Corey King like he was official. He's a bozo. You a bozo.
Hit the block with a sack and a Glock in the back full of rock with my skill on the seat. Clutching and looking my brother behind me, he up and he busting whoever he see. Niggas be rapping, but ain't never done it. They know how I'm coming, they know I'm a creep. Shoot till it stop when I
land on my feet, Mr. Louis Gossett Jr.
Ah! Ah!
You gotta do this, you gotta do it, you gotta do it. We can do this. We can do this. This is it? We done? We done? I'm not quitting my job because niggas fucking destroyed my platform. I'm not bad at my job. I'm not bad at my job. I'm not quitting my job. I'm not quitting my dreams because other people can. I'm not gonna lie. I'm seriously thinking about just worshiping the devil. I know that's the wrong thing to do, but if I assume I'm going to hell anyway. But if I worship the devil, I could die soon and probably. I'm really considering doing it. I'm not even lying. Help, you know,
I'm a motherfucking money go getter with a real nigga feeling. I do this shit with ease, bitch. I'm fast life living. I can go in any hood. They love a little nigga, couple of them hate but stay in their place cause they don't want it with me. See me looking good, beating hard, bumping in my city, riding with that sack in that strap.
I'm not gonna go get a job because you destroyed my platform. My platform is just fine. If y'all wasn't here harassing me, I wouldn't have a fucking problem. If y'all wasn't here trying to make everybody hate me, I wouldn't have a problem. You're trying to force me to. Ah!
Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts.